So here we go again. It seems like Boss Belly and the Fredo situation will continue way into 2023. 3 weeks ago, October 20th, Boss Belly, who is forever non-consistent in the music industry, dropped his song Mozart Story, where he delves into the stance on Mozart, much to the surprise of fans. Now Fredo has responded to some of Boss Belly's lyrics in the song, which means, as I said, Fredo vs Boss Belly saga will continue way into 2023. Now normally when people think of Boss Belly, most people associate him with being the face of Mozart from the early 2000s, giving West London an identity and a reputation, when Fredo was just a teenager, bobbing his head in the back of music videos, and again, nothing's wrong with that. Now of course, Mozart experienced great losses. Boss Belly had to sit down for a few years, on a holiday. He assumed that CEO Mouth told, who they were friends. Boss Belly went back to West London and addressed the issue. At this point, Fredo was a grown man now, who was a star for West London, a great rapper and a person who provided for the GMs, kept them fed and in designer clothes and jewellery, and let them experience a life they wouldn't have experienced otherwise. Now there's a saying that goes around, do not bite the hand that feeds you. So of course, once Fredo said that Boss Belly was bitter and CEO Mouth was innocent, most of the people in Mozart just nodded their head and said, yep, that's the story we're running with. Now ultimately, Boss Belly was treated as if he was a disgruntled old man, and the narrative that was given to the public was that Fredo was the head honcho of West London, and he ran Boss Belly out of West London. Now Boss Belly says that after his extended holiday, courtesy of CEO Mouth, legally he was not allowed in West London due to an injunction. But because Fredo was and still is the bigger artist, the bigger name, the bigger brand, it's easier for him and his team to create a story, to create an embellishment. Now Fredo could be telling the truth, who knows? He could have banned Boss Belly from Mozart, but logically speaking, there's a big age difference between the two, and the two seem to live a different type of lifestyle. When you look at Boss Belly, he has all the elements of a man who had to work 24-hour shifts to make something of himself. He had to play in dirt, he got his hands dirty, he struggled, he had to live that life of sugar, bread and water. When you look at Fredo on the other hand, he looks well put together. Now I'm not saying that's how he was for the whole of his life, but he does seem like he lived a semi-decent life. Struggled a bit, but all the struggle isn't the same type of struggle. Now it's crazy to think how these two men were damn near brothers, grew up together. Now Fredo was trying to pretend as though Boss Belly never existed, or Boss Belly is some type of fan. So in the song Mozart Story, Boss Belly has a significant line where he pays homage to HRB member Billy the Kid, whom is no longer here. Now Boss Belly says, to ask about the Zarts like I don't love the Zarts. When I heard that Billy died, yeah, that blew my heart. Now surely that is paying homage to a man who he was friends with. Well of course, Fredo caught wind of this and again took it to the public for all the world to see, copy and repost it. He says, you're banned from Zart. How can you be sad about Billy when he did you know what at you last time you came round years ago? Now at this point, who's in the wrong? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe.